having some technical difficulties here, but we're getting things fixed right away. Let's get started. Happy Wednesday, my friends. Welcome back. My name is Shayna Lease. I am a life coach. If this is the first time that you're joining me, I am excited to be here today and excited to be talking about today's topic. First and foremost, if you are in recess school, the link to your worksheet for this video can be found by clicking the link below. If you are not in recess, seriously, what are you waiting for? I was just coaching somebody in recess the other day, and she said to me, I can't believe how much value we get for such a low investment. And I was like, I know. It is amazing. So if you're not obsessed with the life you're living right now, get your butt in recess. Okay, today I'm talking about the concept passing through possibility. I was inspired to do this episode really by you guys, my viewers. I was going through some older comments on some of my older videos, and some of you watching my channel are so stuck in disbelief about what's possible that I had to do this video. Possibility is the bridge between disbelief and belief. I always talk about how important it is to believe hard in what you want and who you want to become, because you have to step into the person you want to be right now as if you're already that person. And in order to do that, it takes believing wholeheartedly that you are capable of getting whatever result you want, whether that be owning your own business, making 6 or 7 figures, being a best-selling author, a full-time coach, whatever. But what happens is the reason why so many people struggle to get to that place of strong belief is, one, they're so grounded in their own disbelief that they're not even aware of it. So then they can't work through it and even attempt to get to a place of belief. Number 2, they are aware of it, but they attempt to jump from disbelief to belief. So to go from 0 to 10 right away. And then it feels really hard and impossible. This is what I see a lot of my clients do. So the missing link for both parties is that they're not passing through possibility to get to that state of belief. So to quickly demonstrate the phases for you, let's say that I don't believe that I could ever make 7 figures as a coach. So I'm over here in the land of disbelief, okay? First and foremost, I have to be aware of this limiting belief, right? Otherwise, I'll just keep taking action or inaction to prove this belief true. So awareness is key, you guys. It's everything. So let's say that I'm working with a coach and this belief of I'll never make 7 figures or I could never make 7 figures is brought to the surface. Amazing. Such good information to know. Now we know why I haven't made 7 figures yet, because I believe it's impossible to do so. So now instead of jumping over to belief land, I picture like the Candy Land board game, like before I can make it over to the Candy Castle, I must travel through the land of possibility. Because here's the thing, my brain is going to freak out if I try to jump from one extreme to the other. It'll tell me, yeah, right, Shayna, are you nuts? That's crazy. You know you'll never make that much money. It's too big of a leap for the brain to handle. So instead, we want to live in the land of possibility for a little while. And what that looks like is it's possible. It's possible to make 7 figures as a coach. There are so many coaches making 7 figures. That could be me. Why not me? Anything is possible. Just because I haven't done it in the past doesn't mean it can't happen. So do you see how I'm just like stroking the possibility of it for now without going from I'll never to, oh yeah, for sure. I do the same thing with my clients. I was just talking to a client who was having thoughts like, I'm not attractive, I'm not deserving, I'm not confident, all of this disbelief about herself. And what happens for a lot of my clients who realize and recognize what they're thinking is creating in their life, or should I say not creating in their life, they're like, I don't want to think this way anymore. And they want to immediately jump to, I am attractive, I am deserving, I am am confident. But what I offer them is the space between, the place of neutrality. I'm learning how to feel more confident. I am learning how to feel more deserving. What if it is possible to feel attractive just by being me? Right? Because if you try to go from 0 to 10, your brain will shut you down. And then it'll just provide more evidence for why it isn't possible. So you must walk through the land of possibility first until you get to the land of belief. The land where there's no doubt in your mind and your body that this is what's going to happen. Huge difference. So I want you to think about something you want, but you've deemed impossible for whatever reason. You're sitting in the land of disbelief. And I want you to recognize how your own thinking is creating the impossible. Not the thing, but your thinking about the thing you want. You must have that awareness first. I can't stress that enough. And then when you're ready, you want to play around in possibility. Because why not? Seriously, why not? Some of you are so set in being stubborn in your own limiting thinking. You're just like, nope, that's really not possible. That will never happen. It will never happen for me. Nope, not a chance. And you're just like sitting in your own pool of suffering. But for what? How is that useful? The only person you're hurting is yourself. There's no upside to it. So you must be willing to even step into the land of possibility. Some of you watching would rather prove yourself right by thinking small and creating small results. But of course, if you think small, you create small. You'll prove yourself right every time. Nobody is arguing with you about that, I promise you. But just know that dreaming about what's possible for you and thinking bigger and eventually creating bigger is available to you. It is fun in the land of possibility, I swear. Way more fun than pity parties, way more fun. If you don't want to jump in the pool of possibility, I invite you to just dip your toe in the water. Takes the same amount of mental effort and it feels way better. There's no downside to it, none. I invite you to change your thinking from it will never happen to it's possible. Why not? It could happen. Why not me? And just pay attention to how that feels and where that takes you. All right, my friends, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, like this video if you enjoyed it and leave a comment, say hello, and I will be sure to respond. I always do. I'll see you next week. Bye. Hey, if you found this video useful, you've gotta check out Recess. It's where you get access to all my trainings, YouTube guides, and the best part, weekly coaching with me. If you are ready to level up with the rest of my students, go to www.recessschool.com. See you there.